So, cashback credit cards are the most popular type of credit cards in Canada. In fact, almost 60% of the credit card users use cashback credit cards as opposed to only 30% for rewards and points credit cards. And that's almost 2 times more cashback credit card users than point credit card users. And that's not surprising. I mean, cashback credit cards are just easier to understand. Since you're getting a cashback for all your purchases, it's kind of like getting a small discount for everything you buy. And over the course of a calendar year, that can add up. And plus, it takes time to understand points and rewards credit cards and their point systems and how to maximize each point. Some people just don't have time for that. With that said, there are many cashback credit cards in Canada and not all cashback is created equal. I'll get to that in a bit. So today, we're going to review one of the most popular cashback credit cards in Canada and see how it compares to the competition. Of course, we're talking about the SimplyCash Preferred from American Express. A card that's gone through changes over the years, different annual fees, different cashback amounts, but has still remained popular with the Canadian public. As usual, we're going to start off with the sign-up bonus. So this is as of March of 2025 because the sign-up bonus changes all the time. You get $200 in bonus cashback if you spend $2,000 in the first 3 months. This is very straightforward and I like straightforward sign-up bonuses. And on month 13, you get $50 statement credit if you just make a purchase with the card. Which is interesting because it kind of forces you to use this card more than a year. And that's totally fine because the card charges you a monthly fee, not an annual fee. So if you use this card on month 13, you'll only be charged $10 instead of $120 for the annual fee. So in total, the sign-up bonus as of right now is $250, but you have to wait until month 13 to get the full amount. And neither Great Canadian Rebates or Credit Card Genius offers additional cashback for this credit card, so it's only $250 in total. Unfortunately, for a card that costs $120 a year, that's not exactly the best sign-up bonus. The average will be like $400. I mean, this card does offer pure cashback as sign-up bonus, which is nice, but I would prefer them to offer more even if it takes more to get them. For example, $300 cashback if you spend more than $3,000 in the first 3 months. So I'm not really impressed with the sign-up bonus, at least right now. Although sign-up bonuses change all the time, and you probably heard me say it in my previous videos, I don't really care about the sign-up bonus when I apply for a credit card. I care more about the long-term value of the card. So let's go into the rewards. 4% cashback for gas and groceries up to $30,000 spent per year, and then it drops down to 2% cashback, which is still nice, but that's $2,500 per month in budget for those 2 categories, which is certainly enough for a family of 4. And of course, 2% cashback for everything else. So I believe the closest comparator would be the CIBC Dividend Visa Infinite, which also offers 4% for groceries and gas. Although that card also offers 4% for electrical vehicle charging, but it doesn't really matter. Most Canadians who own EVs charge at home anyways. Of course, the CIBC Dividend Visa Infinite offers 1% cashback for everything else, whereas the SimplyCash Preferred offers 2%. So in terms of cashback, the SimplyCash Preferred definitely has an edge over the CIBC Dividend Visa Infinite. But if we're just talking about cashback for general purchases, the 2% cashback for SimplyCash Preferred is beaten by the Rogers MasterCard, which offers up to 3%. Here's my problem with the American Express cashback system. They only hand out cashback once a year. And when I say that not all cashback is created equal, this is what I mean. There are cards out there that hands out cashback whenever you desire. For example, the Rogers MasterCards and the Brim MasterCards. Those are by far the most flexible way to redeem your cashback. And then you have cashback credit cards like CIBC, which allows you to redeem cashback once you accumulated a certain amount, like $25. And then you have American Express, which only hands out cashback once a year. Here's the thing, the sooner that you can cash out your cashback, the sooner that you can invest that money and grow that money. Being only able to cash out once a year, American Express doesn't really give you the opportunity to invest your cashback throughout the year. Next, let's talk about the insurance of this card. Now, the card offers 10 insurance coverages, including mobile insurance. Again, I think it's one of the most important coverages right now, given that we really can't live without our phones. Kind of below average in terms of travel insurance, however. Emergency medical coverage for people under 65 at 15 days is okay, but flight delay, baggage delay, hotel burglary, baggage insurance at only $500 is a little bit below average. But at the end of the day, you're still covered, which is the most important thing, so that's not bad. Finally, the perks. So you get the standard American Express perks like front-of-line American Express pre-sale tickets, which is essentially exclusive pre-sale options for concerts and other special events before the general public can get tickets. Honestly, that doesn't really matter to me much, although it might matter more for other people. You also get special dining and entertainment experiences, which isn't free. As I said before in my previous videos, American Express offers unique perks to its users, but most of us really never use them. Other American Express cards around this price point offer $100 in travel credit, but this card doesn't offer that. I mean, that makes sense. This card isn't exactly a travel card. But I will hope that this card offers at least more perks than free American Express cards, because at this point I don't see there's any additional perks. Like, the free American Express green card offers the same perks as this card. Okay, time to grade this card. Starting off with the rewards. In terms of cashback credit cards, definitely one of the best. It beats out cards like CIBC Dividend, Visa Infinite, although I do have to knock off some points for being able to only get your cash back once a year. Not exactly ideal, but it's still an 8 out of 10. Next, the insurance, which isn't exactly bad for a card that costs $120 a year. So we're gonna give that a 7 out of 10. Next, the perks, which again for American Express credit cards, they're hard to grade. Either you love what they have to offer, or you're like me, you simply don't care. And since this card doesn't offer any additional perks over the green card, which is a free card, I'll give this category a 6 out of 10, which puts the average score of this card at a 7 out of 10, so a B tier card. Here's the thing, in terms of being a pure cashback credit card, this card isn't bad. I like that this card charges you monthly so that you're not committed to the card for the full year. And this card does offer you some of the highest pure cashback for any credit cards in Canada. However, the fact that Amex only hands out cashback once a year, kind of an L. Also, Amex isn't exactly the most universally accepted credit card in Canada. Many major brands in Canada don't take Amex, like the Loblaws branded stores for example. Also, many small businesses don't take Amex as well. Like for me, if I were to pay for a credit card, I would hope to use it everywhere to maximize the credit card's rewards. Having the credit card only be accepted 90% of the times and missing out the 10% of the times when I could have been collecting more credit card rewards, I don't like that. Of course, there are exceptions like the Kobo card, which is just too good to pass up. But even then, I still cut up my Kobo card last year. Anyways, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video or learned something, a like and sub will always be appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, I make financial tips for Canadians in my long-form content and financial comedy in my shorts. With that said, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.